Welcome back to the 100 spin test. In today's episode, number 98, we continue our dive into the murky waters of roulette strategies, where promises of guaranteed wins last as long as it takes to look at you buddy. Ever wondered if these so-called foolproof strategies can withstand the chaos of real-world distractions and cognitive biases? Well, you're in the right place. Let's see what happens. Today's test is 3 Vs are better than 1 as submitted by CEG Dealer School subscriber Beardy Cat and presented on the November 2nd, 2024 episode of their YouTube channel. We're running this test on the American table because that's how Alex and David did it. This bet seems to be designed for this table because it essentially covers 2/3 of the wheel with only a couple single slot gaps. I ran a simulation of this bet on my self-tester 20 times and 3 tests were net winners. There are 24 winning numbers out of a possible 38, so there is a 63% likelihood of winning on each spin. The presence of the zeros allow the casino to plumb 5.3% of each bet in aggregate, so our expected loss is about 79 units. To simplify things for analysis and scaling, I've reduced the unit size to 1 simoleon. Place 3 units each on the 4 to 9, 16 to 21, and the 28 to 33 double streets and 1 unit each on the 2 to 5, 8 to 11, 14 to 17, 20 to 23, 26 to 29 and 32 to 35 double streets. You will win 21 units if the ball lands on 5, 8, 17, 20, 29, or 32 and win 3 units if you get 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, 11, 14, 16, 18, 19, 21, 23, 26, 28, 30, 31, 33, or 35. Your 15 units are gone if the ball finds 0, 00, 1, 3, 10, 12, 13, 15, 22, 24, 25, 27, 34, or 36. As always, the animated graph below shows the progress of the strategy as misplayed and gives an idea of how volatile the bet is. There is also a table below showing the payouts and losses for this bet. A link to Jack Ace's bet analyzer that contains much more information for this bet can be found in the description.
Now let's speed things up and watch the progress. I'll be back at the end to summarize.
Not a bad result. We got off to an impressive start and there were more small wins than expected. This is hardly repeatable, but it's good to take the W when it comes. I ran the routine statistical tests on the results. The average number of spins before we got a hit was 1.4 with a standard deviation of 0.8. That means that it takes about 3 spins to get a win 65% of the time and 4 spins to get a win 95% at the time. There were 3 repeaters, 16, 23, and 31 each doubled up. The hot numbers were 9 and 23 with 6 hits each and 0, and 10 with 5 hits each. The cold numbers were 18, 25, and 28 with no hits each. We had one streak of 11 wins in a row, one streak of 9, one of 8, one of 6, one of 5, 3 of 4, one of 3 and 4 streaks of 2 consecutive wins. We also had 3 streaks of 3 losses in a row, and 4 streaks of 2 consecutive losses. We were in profit for 77% of the test. Let's look at our rankings. We find 3 Vs are better than 1 by the CEG dealer school at 33rd out of 120 on raw winnings or losses, and 35th on % increased or decreased. More detailed information about the data including hit counts, statistics, and streak information can be found in the spin data for this test. A link is in the description. Keep in mind that casinos don't exist to make you rich. In fact, they exist to drain from your wallet whatever you allow them to take. Never take gambling advice at face value. Test any strategy that you plan to play on a free online game and read as many critiques about the strategy that you can find. A creator who won't tolerate questions or criticism is a bright red flag, and you aren't a hater for being cynical or by simply questioning their methodology. Some strategies only work for a limited time and the remainder don't work at all. Adjust your risk and loss tolerance accordingly and be cautious with regard to the advice that you accept.
Good luck until the next time.